Hey guys, what's up? It's Chad Ellie McGee. It is your balcony blog for the week, and today I'm going to answer some questions for you here in gorgeous night in Red Deer, Alberta. So it's going to be like half music, half nerdy, alright? A lot of people asking me what I think about Game of Thrones, and with all due respect to Mr. George R.R. Martin, I think it's a tad overrated. Never watched the TV shows. I've only read the first 4 books, and I just kind of stopped there because I hope he actually finishes it. So it's kind of become a note as an author of what not to do to my readers because I think they're fantastically written. I love the breadth of detail, and the pacing is kind of slow at times, but I see what he's trying to build for, and I hope he can land it. I really believe he's going to land all those loose ties. And as an author myself, I totally understand his anxiety in trying to land that ending. And I don't think I would ever want to sell the rights to anything and have the writers of the TV show get ahead of me on my own story. I think that'd be like a nightmare scenario. So my thoughts and my prayers to Mr. Martin, and hopefully he lands that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Game of Thrones. Oh, my favorite character from Game of Thrones is probably Jaime Lannister, minus the whole incest thing. You know, that's a little fucked up. But I like his character progression overall. He was kind of a cocky prick, and then he's humbled. Not gonna give too many spoilers away, but yeah, I don't know how it goes in the TV show. I heard it goes all haywire. But that's how it goes in the book. Books, I should say. And then yeah, the next question is kind of a two-parter. Is who was the rapper that got me into rap, and who do I listen to most these days? Which rapper, I guess. So a lot of people will say, oh, Eminem. That'd be an obvious one, although he does not get the credit. It's actually DMX, and DMX to me was just raw and pure, straight up New York, Bronx style fucking hip hop. And we had tickets to go see him in Calgary a long time ago, and when we were 13, 14, I'd have to ask my mom. But then he got turned away at the border, and we didn't even get to go see it. So that was heartbreaking, in all honesty. Then he passed away, so rest in peace to DMX. It's a damn shame we'll never get to see him. But yeah, that's who got me into it. Of course, Eminem, I respected Eminem eventually. That actually took some time for me, to be honest. But then I caught on to him eventually. And then these days, I fuck with J. Cole the most. And he, to me, is just the most evolved MC. He's got the bars, he's got the delivery, he's got that old school swagger. And he's got the most evolved thought in all of it, to be honest. And I really respect him for what he did with the whole beef thing. A lot of your opinions will vary widely, and you probably don't like mine, but that's fine. I got kids and shit. I'm on that spiritual fucking level that I like to think J. Cole's on, so I really relate to his message, and I really see what he's going for. So yeah, his music and his songs get me excited these days. Back to the nerdy shit is rate the first the first 3 Final Fantasy games. So I'm currently playing 6, but the first 3, in my opinion, they rank backwards, 3, 2, 1. 3 is really awesome because of the way the world opens up with vehicles and shit, and that really sets the sets the tone for the rest of the series. Well, the first, up until 10 anyway, sort of. But that is what sets up the exploration, and I love how the world opens up the way you get more vehicles. Final Fantasy 2 was underrated in my opinion. It gets a lot of hate because of the way its battle progression is, but I have hindsight of being a modern gamer, and I see where Final Fantasy 2 was headed. It just needed more polish. Final Fantasy 1, of course, isn't what started it all, but it's pretty simple by today's standards. It should be noted I played the first 2 on the PlayStation 1 version, so the Final Fantasy 1 Origins version. So it wasn't the NES versions. And then the Final Fantasy 3, I played the 3DS version, so it's all 3D. It's really fucking sweet. I thought the 3D version was really cool. I played the 3D version of 4 as well, actually. But yeah, that's the first 3. And then the last question is, do I produce my own beats? Yes, I do for the most part. I do buy beats that I fall in love with. So some of my beats, some of my personal favorite songs like Past Situations, Half Big Bowls, those were other producers. Other favorite songs of mine like Bad Moves, Sock Feet, those are mine for sure. So it's a mixture of both. I like to think that I will say that there's something about finding a beat that I love and just writing to it and just like smashing out a verse like a whole song. I fucking love doing that. But then there's also something to be said for controlling your whole sound, like ground up, beat, melody, the whole shebang. So that's what I really like to do, and most of my music is these days. Most of my catalog is. If you ever have a question for my song specifically, hit me up and I'll let you know. So yeah, that covers it for today's Balcony Blog. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week. Stay safe. Have a good one.